sure comments are on.
Yeah. Where's that? Oh, it's over there.
Serious face on.
What do you mean, my serious face?
You have a serious, like,
Oh no, I
upper
always
lip
try and
face.
I'm always serious when I'm backing up. Hello, Zach. How are you? All right, so we're going on a very long trip, and I'll have to repeat this, but there goes Ashley. This is her mother's house. I don't go in here very much. I do go in there, but not very much. Got a long trip, about 2 hours each way. Going to Bradenton to deliver some plants. Awesome. Hey man, all your friends are welcome. Let them bring their friends, and then we can be friends. We can do this every weekend. Oh, you have your own vlog, or you posted them like on uh, like on a social media area? I really appreciate anyone doing that, because it just brings more love to the Palm family. Let's see if I can't do a 3-point turn. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Like a boss. Oh, and there's. So we'll be on the road until what? 10:30. I had to. I'm gonna meet the person buying these plants for me around 7:45. So like, get there. I'll chat with them for a little bit, and then yeah, when we're done, I'll come back on. So there'll actually be two separate vlogs. I assume that this. Hey, Reinmar, I'm driving from I'm driving about, let's see, 200 kilometers to the north. What did these people do with those spindles? Look at that. I gotta show you guys that. I don't know if you saw it. I'm driving about 200 kilometers north to deliver some plants. So. I don't even. I would try and pronounce that, but I'm not gonna. Is it Chiet? Chiet? Is that even close? I'm really bad at pronouncing like Eastern European, like non-Russian Eastern European languages. Ashley's getting a call from Botswana right now. Answer it. I had someone call me from Chicago, claiming that they were that they didn't know why I called them back, and they were like yelling at me, telling me that I was going to jail, and they're like, "Who is this?" I said, "Well, you'll find out who I am in a little bit." And they're like, well, "Don't call here anymore. It's an Indian accent," but. Very weird, like, scam trying to go on there. I hope those leaves don't get beat up in the back. Okay, so you're very checked then. I had a guy that, when I lived in New York, I had a friend. He was in medical school. He was from Bratislava, and he what's it called? He didn't have like a place to, like, he was staying like at the resort that he was working at, and it was kind of costing a lot of money, so I just let him stay at our place. And, he was a really nice guy. He now does like a lot of research for cures to certain diseases, and I think he's in Germany now. His name is Peter Weibel. For those of you just joining, I'm going to Bradenton from Cape Coral. So normally that's about an hour and 45 minutes. I'm taking a little bit longer route to get away from the highway. I've got plans I want to go 80 miles an hour with. I'll probably take the highway back. Plus my head is something, I managed to create a muscle spasm in my neck, so very unfortunate. What's so funny?
You gonna tell him how you
No, I'm not gonna tell him how. It happened in the bedroom. That's all I'm gonna say. I have not been to I've been to France and Italy, Greece, and Turkey, but I have not been to anywhere in the real true Eastern Europe. Yeah, I'm just surprised that there's so many, in the U.S., I think we take for granted how many places you can go without having to really worry about restrictions on visas. And then I have friends and they say that they want to come here, and I tell them, well, why don't you just come? And they tell me it's because of visas. They have to, be employed. So if you know anyone that wants to work with Palms and needs some help with that work visa thing, I can help out with that. What does that say? Oh, it's an under 21 rider. I forgot they marked them. That's actually a really nice bike. It's a Honda. It's like a $2,500 or $3,500 motor scooter. I think $23.99. So that's, let me in. You're just gonna let me in. Yeah, you don't get a choice in the matter when you're gonna be a dick like that. That Jetta was just like making sure that I was gonna run into those barricades. So hopefully, is the noise too much on the air conditioner? Is my fan rattling too much? Just wondering. I don't want people to be like, oh, that's annoying. But hopefully, we'll see a lot of plants along the way. I don't think you guys would have fun watching this vlog if I just took the interstate most of the way. Yeah, for rush hour, I'm glad we left when we did. Won't hit that on the way back. So, I was gonna message him. Crap. I'd like to, Renmar. I have to find one that's around. I don't have any. I thought about buying one just to do a review on it because they're not that big. I could just pick one up and bring it with me, and I could keep it as a personal houseplant. I need to message him. Hey guys, hold on one second. I have to get his phone number, and then you mind calling if I call him on your number? On your phone, I mean. Hold on one second. Just gonna pause for a second. You can text that number. Hey guys, I'm back.
Text it. I wasn't even ready to call it.
Oh yeah, no, just say, hey, this is Christian's girlfriend. We're already on our way.
I just called quick and hung up.
Oh, that's okay. Just message and say, hey, this is, Christian's girlfriend. We're on our way. Should be there right around 7:45. Sorry about that, guys. I had to pick up a phone number from that I did not have memorized, unfortunately. I gotta look at your videos, Zach. I didn't know you had any. The sky's looking kind of nice. The sky's looking kind of nice with the sun peeking through the clouds like that. It's kind of cool. Let's see if you guys can see what's going on behind us. Let's see if you guys can see what's going on behind us. Can you guys see those plants back there? They're all, actually almost all of them are cycads. I got one species of palm back there, but I'm getting rid of more and more of my cycads because, I don't know, I'm tired of getting stuck by them. I actually sold some sable minor seeds or needle seeds, one of the two, to Poland sometime in the past week. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, let me see what I can do, Renmar. You want seed of Lidocarium? If I lived as close as you did to the owner of Rare Palm Seeds, I'd probably drive there personally and tell him how I felt about it, or about not that his seeds can often be a little bit sketchy. So Lidocarium not so much because it holds for a while, but if you want Lidocarium seed, I might be able to help you out. I know of a source. The problem is those plants are often in Brazil, and Brazil will not issue a Phyto, so I can't get them in any commercial quantities. So you kind of have to jump ship them. It's kind of, yeah, no, I agree, Renmar. I do sell seeds on eBay when I don't have when I have too many seeds and not enough buyers, and it's a seed that doesn't last a long time. But if I collect, say, 10,000 sable minor seed, I'll throw some up there. If you want to check me out on eBay, my eBay handle is Copernicia834. Yeah, I would imagine that they're around Europe somewhat. I could, the closest place to you that probably has them, like, actually physically in stock, probably be a couple guys in Greece, I would imagine. So this guy and this guy, and then we go. Oh, they're gonna just develop and develop and develop. Madeira, Portugal, or Madeira, Spain. I thought Madeira was an island. No, that's Menorca. Madeira. Most of Spain is like southern Spain, and Portugal are zone 10. I don't think there's a zone 11 really in continental Europe. If there is, it's going to be like, some of the islands in either Malta or like Lampedusa in Italy, which is really actually technically part of continental Africa, but owned by Italy or ruled by Italy. Yeah, man, make a sable video. Did you get a message back from that guy? Okay. Throw my sunglasses back on. I couldn't see a lot of the comments yesterday, and I realized that I had darkened my screen to like 20%, and that's why I couldn't see anything. So now I can. I thought it was my sunglasses. Yeah, it really depends on where in Europe, because when you get into interior Central and Eastern Europe, those summers are really not that warm. The north is actually warmer than further in. I mean, well, because of the North Sea and the jet stream that kind of goes all the way up there, and it's there. Yeah, the story time video. I forgot what story I told you guys in that video. Is it the one where I told you guys about the guy chopping down palms so no one else can have them? Yes, that one. That's right. That's what Daddy wants. Now the reason I thought I was going to have to wait in a long line for cars, and one guy had managed to turn, so I got in time. You can't say wrap. Oh, you know why? It probably is. It probably I put a few filters in. And I think that I actually filtered like rape, so I'm not sure what. Maybe it accidentally. I'll check it. I don't know why. Just say hip hop, or spell it with another. When I first started the filtering thing, I was like, okay, I want to make this like child friendly, and I mean, there's still kids that watch it, but I think that. They understand that this is more of an adult style theme thing going on here. It looks like it's going to pour, but it's not going to pour. I mean, it might. I hope it doesn't, because look at that bridge is up there now. Well, we kind of need it. I mean, back in the day, I never thought that was going to happen. It's such a nice open space, but I wonder what they're going to do in the middle here. They got to be doing something. Well, looks like it's just for drainage. That's so weird. I definitely didn't filter it like that much, man. I don't know why it's doing that. I had to bring that one last psych head, but I don't think he wants to pay $154. Maybe I should. I might give him a call in a little while just to make sure that he got that message. I doubt it. I don't see why because he's used to me messaging him on Facebook, so should I just call him now just to make sure? Because I mean, obviously we're driving a long way, shouldn't we? Filter dark pic. Okay, have a good night, Renmar. Nice talking with you. I've been using Ashley, so there's no pause in the stream. I've been using Ashley's phone to kind of do a few things. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to need GPS. I probably won't. The only time it's hard is when you take that turn.
I hope not. Why? Because I don't have a lot of battery.
You didn't even bring your charger or anything?
I forgot it.
God, what is wrong? Why do you do that? You bring things that you bring things you don't need, and everything that. Did you take that money?
Yeah, I gave it to my mom.
What did she say about the ones?
Nothing.
Okay. She thought she was getting paid, didn't she? Was there 21s in there?
Yeah.
There should have been, because that stuff was $48, so I added $2 to it. It's very dark. The screen is dark. Oh no, Bobby, I saw that like the first half of that message. Let me throw it on the cruise control here. 5-gallon table wilting. Yeah, that should have been fine. I don't know if there might be something indoors that it may not be getting. Like the humidity is hard to reproduce, but then again, it shouldn't be wanting humidity this time. It could have been, Bobby. Zach, I didn't put a whole lot of filters in, so I don't imagine that. I don't know. Maybe they have their own way of self-regulating stuff. I'll just go the way that I know. It might be an extra minute or two, but we're actually going. I've actually never taken one part of this route before from Arcadia to Bradenton on 70. So we've driven on parts of it. Remember we were driving the U-Haul with the RV? We were like crisscrossing over weird areas.
Yeah.
In story time. Bobby, did you buy it from a local nursery? Wow, it's only 73. It feels. I mean, it's nice. I'm not complaining. But I turn the AC down. Okay. The problem is depending on when they got the plant, it's when you don't know like where the plant's been through and it's just sold immediately. A lot of guys will do this. They'll buy plants wholesale from places like such as Hawaii. Wow, they just tore down all that. What are they doing here? Anyway, the plants don't acclimate correctly, and they really should accommodate that. But people will slap things in a 1-gallon plant, a 3-gallon pot, and they'll try and upcharge a retail price. So like what they pay $15 for, they sell for like 60 or 70 bucks. I mean, they have overhead, but they have to also make sure the plants they're selling are going to be ready to. Like I wouldn't sell anyone a plant that isn't ready to go, that isn't ready to be given to someone unless they either one knew that what to do, or they had already acclimated to Florida if I had gotten them elsewhere. I wish that. Oh, it looks like that on the picture in the thumbnail. You're saying? Why don't I come give the guy a call real quick? Hold on one sec, guys. Hey man, it's Christian. Hey, just I'm live streaming on my phone, so I can't like use it a whole lot. But if you need to like get a hold of me, this is my girlfriend's number, and I texted you. Yeah. Okay, just making sure it went through. I just since it is kind of a long drive, I wanted to make sure that I was get to. Okay. All right, cool, man. Thanks. Like I said, it should probably be there around 7:45, I imagine. So. All right, man. I'll talk to you. I'll send you a message when we're like 20 minutes out or so. All right. Talk to you then. All right. Bye. Okay. Yeah. I've had pumps go downhill. The worst is like when when the cold is coming, like here when I've had we've had cold snaps. There's not a whole lot you can do. Even when you protect when you try and protect a tropical palm, like subtropical palms kind of have like things that they have ways to deal with crown rot or leaves dying from burn. But a lot of tropical palms, you know, once they hit a certain threshold, they don't really recover. They just kind of melt, and the crown shaft just literally just tips over. Can't believe they're building more crap out there. Not there, or by Durban Road, you know. Another firehouse. Spear pole. No root rot. Huh. There must be something. It must be that it just maybe wants a little more warmth. You said it was 75, which should be fine for a trachea. I try maybe just trying better draining soil. I don't know. If there's no root rot, that's. I mean, it happens. It happens even to healthy plants. They seem to succumb to certain problems that would not appear to happen otherwise. Yeah, that should be fine too. That's like an excellent mix there. I would use it myself if it. The problem is a lot of people don't want to plant that directly into the ground, so I have to look at it from a sales standpoint for most of my plants. Need to repot a couple plants on it, I think. Hey David, I saw your message on one of the vlogs this morning. I just was a little busy. Yeah, it's definitely quiet. Yeah, that's crazy. And even though it's usually by the beach, it's not as much rain. So I know right at the end of January we got like 3.5 inches of rain in 24 hours essentially. Although the past week and a half, 2 weeks now, we've been really dry. Maybe we've been drier than you have, but we've still been wetter than normal. I think we averaged like in January and February like under an inch for each month, which is like under 25 millimeters for those. Well, actually, so the Australian guys, Mercury might be, well, he might not. I don't know what time it's like 9 o'clock there in the morning, and it is 6:30 in the morning for Daniel, and it is 2 no, it should be like 4 in the morning for Market Q. Sorry guys, David, one thing I wanted to say, Dave, is I wanted to get in touch with you about kind of formulating like a Palm Society that is like, that's not the South Florida Palm Society, but it can kind of encompass like maybe have like a north of I-4 / south of I-4 Palm Society, like a north and south version, kind of like the Eastern and Western Roman Empire, like a Palm Society, which we can kind of build on there. Because I mean, it isn't like there's been a lack of plant interest. Since, for example, since I last saw you, I think Florida's gotten 3 million more people. It's not like we've lost palm lovers. But Atlantic Beach definitely has a nice little microclimate there. I Okay, yeah. If you can find a good hydro store, then that's good. I thought about starting a hydroponic store, but I went to one once, and the guy was so paranoid about me being like a cop, and not that that really mattered anyways. I didn't even talk about anything illegal, but it seemed kind of. I have thought about that, Zach. The thing, I actually, I'm not sure. Like, there's one guy in Florida, Plant Spotter 69, that does do videos. I don't know his name. I don't know who he is. He sounds familiar. I'm sure I know him somehow or through a friend, but I don't know who it is. Like Banana Joe, I would, but we're kind of on opposite sides of a continent. And then there's another guy that I might try and do a little team action with, but I got to give him a little. I'm gonna talk to him about that. It's Bobby. It seems to recover pretty well because when it's clumping, usually just one of the stalks has an issue, and I've seen people just chop a stalk off, and like your parents had that big, that big palm that was in their backyard. They had to chop. Is that in your yard or their yard or the neighbor's yard?
Neighbor's yard.
Okay, so the neighbor. They were actually having like rodent issues because unfortunately when it gets big, it's like a perfect host for rodents because they kind of hang out in the clump, and yeah, it can definitely cause a little bit of a problem. I think I should take the 3 miles on the highway, or should I just go on the 41? Yeah, you could. I think that if there's like a palm, I think that there are some videos for people to learn about plants in their area. That'd be kind of cool having like a. I've gotten a lot of great ideas. There's so many things like, for example, Greenskeepers gave me a great idea about doing vlog material, and I think about it, and then I want to go back to find what people have talked about, and I've just kind of forgotten, like, where to find it. The reason I haven't made any like technique or how-to vlogs is because I can't find my tripod, and I gotta order another one. R.I.P. It was a good year and a half that I had it. It was worth the $9 I spent for it on Amazon. Yeah, I remember just around this area here that the Lutescents got really badly burned in 2010. Oh man, I don't feel good. And anyway, the plants burned, and they all came back, for sure. No. No, we'll stop. I think I should have just gone 41. I think that's. I feel really weak. Yeah, that's true. I think its birth was actually 2017, but yeah, you get the point. Oh, there's a Goldwing. One of the few motorcycles I would still buy with my. The neck, when I injured it last night, it was just Like it gives me like vertigo. So yeah, it's not fun. But yeah, David, you're right. Those really cool wet temperatures, makes it more like California, and it can make it quite hard to deal with a number of species. Yeah, no problem. We'll call for a moment of silence. The death of the tripod. I don't know. It could still be here. And they did a really bad job of planting those. Oh, they didn't plant them. They just chopped them all up. Wow. Look at how bad that is. That's a terrible job. Who decided that was a good idea? All brand new plants in front of Aldi. Hey, James. So I'm driving up to Bradenton. So kind of like most of the way to Tampa. It's about 200 kilometers the way I'm going. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's about 150 kilometers. It's 95 miles. Oh man, I want to run this red light, but there's a cop there. Is that a Wawa going up? It sure is. Maybe it'll be ready by the time we get back.
Yeah, right.
They're working on it. You never know. They're still there. Okay, Jeff. How's it going, James? Yeah, I'm just delivering some plants. Can't even see. God, I wish I don't know why I'm so tired. I thought I got enough sleep. Hopefully I'll just wake up.
Sugar and caffeine?
Yeah, I brought a can of soda. Sorry guys, if I think clay pebbles is not a bad idea. It still holds moisture. If you put stuff like that doesn't hold any moisture, like styrofoam, all it does is it just shortens the size of the pot. The plants are just gonna stop growing at whatever, that stuff ends at. Okay, all right, Jeff. I assume you're in a central time zone, so it's 5:45. Thought that was a dog for a second. Yeah, it's a lot of traffic lights just to get to the interstate, just to go for one exit too. And I'm not waiting for that one. Hopefully make this one. Hopefully make this one. Problem is I can't get too cheeky with my driving. That guy blends in with the freaking road. I got plants in the back I don't want to tip over, so I'll still be live. The only time I'm not gonna be live is for about a half an hour. From maybe 7:45 to 8:15, something like that, Eastern time. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So that's about 35, 40 minutes from now. That makes sense. think that's fine, Bobby. You know, if you can't find a proper mix, for some plants that like better drainage, I just add some perlite to that mix that you have there. Because clay pebbles, even though they appear to drain well, they actually hold a lot of moisture. They're very porous. Perlite does too, but the small pieces tend to let go of that water faster. What's going on over here? Looks like a bad situation. Yeah, Turf Face is actually really good stuff. And for me, it's expensive. If I get it shipped to me, it's $50 a bag, $55 a bag. I think I need to start taking like sleeping medication because I'm tired of not sleeping. I have to check out these videos. I feel bad. You guys watch my videos. That is the only time we're going to be on the interstate this trip, at least the way there. Maybe the way back we'll be on the interstate. So now we're heading kind of like north, directly north to Arcadia, which is an old school town that was around before most other towns on the coast. Back in the late 19th century, they used to mine for phosphorus there. Hard to find a girl that's not overweight here. Zach said, "Is there an obesity issue in southwestern Tennessee?" Why did gas go up like that? Why is it $2.50 a gallon?
I don't know.
So guys, just giving you a heads up because I am leaving like the coastal area. I might have like connectivity issues. So if I do, then I'm going to kind of like intermittently try and reconnect. Yeah, give me that green. If I missed anyone's messages, I apologize. Well, it sounds like that kid isn't going to last a whole lot longer at that weight. I don't even think I need to make the turn. Yeah, I guess I do. I guess we technically had a couple minutes. You're 6'4"? Wow. That's how much I weigh, Zach. But I'm 5'10", so. I don't think you'd be fat at 6'. I have a buddy who's like 6'5", 6'6", and he weighs about 225, so that sounds about right. Those new Lincolns are nice. So yeah, luckily this vlog, I mean, yeah, we've been getting good weather. It's 73. It didn't get that warm today because it was mostly like cloudy. It was oddly not very. I mean, there's no rain. Rain's supposed to be coming tomorrow. Nice. Hello. Where? Do you mind me asking where you're from? Just curious where you're trying to do the planting. Welcome to the vlog. I'm glad that I could make you get some rogue planting going on. I like the name guerrilla planting. We call it rogue planting here, but I totally understood what she meant. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Jeff is having his garden, North Texas. Cool. I'd love to go to North Texas because Windstar and Choctaw are there. I mean, they're an hour away, but they're still close. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man, I've been wanting to go to Durant, and I don't know, are they both in Durant? Yeah, but that old truck was for sale. That was an ancient Jeepster there. Yeah, I imagine that would be, when I used to live in Connecticut, I lived near Foxwoods and Mohegan Sun, and a lot of like I got to see a lot of people like Counting Crows and Pat Benatar playing at I think that was at Mohegan. Phil Collins came. This is also like 2001. Actually, yeah, 2002. Yeah, it's mainly because there's a lot of like industrial trucks coming and going through here. It's still kind of somewhat urban. It's an estuary. It's actually a really cool area. Yeah, they're both in Durant. They're not next to each other, but I like to play a lot of poker. I know there's a lot of events at Choctaw. I think it's just funny because, Texas refuses to legalize casinos. So Oklahoma's like, all right, well, we'll take all that Dallas money. And then Louisiana's like, we'll take all that Houston money. Yeah, you guys probably not that. Dallas is what? How far is it from Memphis to Dallas? 6 hours? Yeah, easily. Yeah, you got to go across all of Arkansas. I know that like New Orleans to Houston's about 5, and I know Dallas is like what, an hour and a half, 2 hours to the Arkansas border. Then it's like, yeah, it's got to be at least 4 hours across Arkansas. I think it's 65 here now, so get up on it. My turn is coming up somewhere around here, but I just don't know where it is. 12 hours to Destin? That is not it. Okay. I'm about 7 hours, at least 7.5 to Destin from where I live. I've driven to Houston. It took me about, let's see, it's about 17 hours to Houston from where I am. Yeah, they really went up there, like to like 9,800 feet or so. David, I was supposed to go to the Miami Biennial, and the problem was in 2014 I was more focused on having a poker career than I was doing palms, and I kind of missed out on everything. I was supposed to meet a ton of people that I had met over the years. It's going to be in Reunion next, or Mauritius, maybe both islands, in 2020. That's going to be an expensive flight leaving from here. That's like $2,000. Is this it? No, it's further up. We passed the Walmart normally when we would drive up to go to the doctor. Can you check real quick? Can you just check how to get to Arcade? You know what? I don't turn because then I got to backtrack on 72 to get to 70. So yeah, we're good. Here in DeSoto County, population about 15,000 compared to a population of about 650,000 in Lee County. My current elevation is probably, I don't know, 12 feet. This isn't a very high road. It runs along a river. Look at that. Cruise control running. You guys want to hear a great story? I had a McDonald's cheeseburger today because I had to eat something before this trip and we had not. Anyway, the first few bites were delicious and then the rest were just filled with guilt and shame. But Ashley had no shame whatsoever, did you?
Nope.
Did you have any? No. Ashley will eat 3-day-old pizza that's been sitting out on the stove.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you will. When Ashley and I were first together, Category 100 hurricane. When Ashley and I were first together, we went out to, this was like 6 months after. We went out with one of our friends, and after we had dropped him off from the bar that we went to, like Ashley absolutely demanded to go to Taco Bell. Like it was like, she was like raging for it. I was gonna get my throat cut if we didn't go. And I had to wait in a long ass line to get 3 a.m. Taco Bell. And then she like ate the whole freaking place and then fell asleep. I think this will be my turn right here, but again, since we're taking 70. What's going on right there? Oh, they had fruit for sale. I mean, it looks like it's going to rain here. That's the weird part. What's the temperature up in Atlantic Beach, David? Sorry guys, I'm not. Part of me is focusing obviously on the road, and I'm still trying to. I don't know why I don't feel awake, but I don't. Maybe I need some caffeine. Get some Das Cafe. If anyone's in the area, my car is off auto. Taking my caffeine, or is that for me?
I was getting it for you.
Oh, okay. You look like you're just casually taking my soda and like, oh, this is not mine. This is mine. And then you start drinking it.
I did that.
Did you bring any soda?
No.
Why not?
I brought water.
That was a good idea. Oh, there's a train here. Oh, so I don't know. I think it may just be Monday and it's not a lot of people. Yeah. I wouldn't mind something to get me along this trip. But
I'm hungry.
you're hungry. You just had McDonald's.
One tiny little sandwich.
Well, you should have gotten more. There were 69 cents. Remember when they were like 39 cents
Yeah.
on those days?
29 and 30.
We would max out at 10. We get $4. So, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that, Glow. My dad's best friend lives in Thompson Station, like on the south edge of Nashville. And whenever my dad comes down, they always go to Destin to hang out. My dad was looking at a condo there, but he was like, everything looked like crap at the moment, so he just kind of didn't really go for it because of the hurricane. Well, I'm not going to encourage underage drinking, but I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna lie and pretend like I never did it, or encourage other friends to. Yeah, it's just the problem is not even really hurricanes so much as it is just the I've seen the houses there and it's just like there's no foliage, it's all sand, and I think it's kind of like a low-lying area that even if there isn't a hurricane, you can get like I think places like Apalachicola and Port St. Joe are really cool. I just think that when you really build out an area like that, you can really cause a lot of erosion. So. Last time I checked, it was America, and you could do what you wanted. Just kidding, Zach. Drink responsibly. Oh, my chest.
America, I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't do that, because it's gonna be. I honestly. No, don't do that. This is a child. This is a family-friendly channel. Thank God the camera isn't the other way. Might get more viewers though. I don't know. That's heartburn from that McDonald's sandwich. I haven't had McDonald's in I don't know how long, and that didn't work out right. I'm just not coming fast enough here. I lived in Richmond, Virginia. I went to a very southern Episcopalian school, and all the parents allowed us to just hang out and drink as long as we were drinking under their house. Now we also went to the lake and stuff like that too. Man, that's some backwoods stuff right there. Hey man, I'm not going to encourage you to drink. I actually really don't drink either, like maybe once a year. Palms plant. Huh? 30,000 a plant, a palm. I'm wondering what kind of palm it was that would be okay to grow there. Mostly it would be sables, maybe a huge phoenix date palms. Looks like there was a fire here on the right. It's all brown, unless the cows killed it all, but I doubt that. Oh, it's only 55 here, okay. Okay, so you do drink beer then. Oh, so when you say you don't drink, it means you don't drink like liquor, root beer. That's fine too. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking to myself, like, there's only like a half dozen people in the Panhandle that would do that sort of thing. I drove to Pensacola one time to deliver Psych in the back of my Veloster. I had one of those Hyundai Velosters back in like 2012. They're very tall. Yeah, so they're probably a big Phoenix then. But 30,000 plant. Those things usually go for like 5,000 to 8,000. But of course, bringing it up there is a whole different scenario. There's some very trimmed up Teslas. Oh, these speed changes killing me, Smalls. So this is Arcadia here. That could be, yeah, that's what it could be too. Oh, I'm going 44 to 35. Am I getting pulled over? Let's see. These brake lights are on. That's not good. check something. Okay.
What?
Make sure I didn't have something in the back of the seat. Now I'm a little bit paranoid. Is it? I don't know if the speed went up or not. Is it 35 or 45 here?
I don't know.
Now people are passing, like trying to pass me here, so maybe it must be more than. Hold on a sec, guys. These people are flying past me like it's no big deal, so it must be at least 45. Not sure why. Oh, now it's 55. Okay, so now I'm causing a traffic issue. Or 50 at least. Sorry, guys. I was a little bit concerned that I was going too fast for. Now I'm getting tailgated, so. I'm gonna check the comments just a second as I. Yeah. So, weird lane to the right. It's a bike lane technically. I don't know who rides bicycles here. Yeah. Yeah, Waldo is, David. I know exactly what you're talking about too. Waldo and Stark are the worst. There's a cop, like it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and now you're driving through on 301, and you know, you see the cop there, and if you're doing like, it's the speed limit's 35 and you're doing 41, you're getting pulled over. So I'm just gonna let these people go ahead, because yeah, Waldo's pretty so I guess the cop didn't go after me after all. Hey BL, what's up? We're headed to Bradenton tonight. I'm taking the back way. I'm coming in the back door. So we're just on the edge of Arcadia right now, which is like inland. My concern is that I'm going to lose small town. Yeah, exactly. I'd say the worst around here for like stuff like that is probably Northport, which isn't that small of a town, or Venice. But the worst I've ever experienced on a regular basis is like Coral Gables and Pinecrest, which are both just off of Miami when I used to live there, like right on the border between the two. And I had to drive to Fairchild in the morning or ride my motorcycle there. I mean, you couldn't. You had to kind of sweat it even if you're doing like 3 miles over, because they're so ticket happy because everyone there has so much money, like they don't mind getting $100 and something ticket, but I do. So yeah, whatever the legal, like there's some statute that determines how fast the speed can go down, and whatever it is, like Waldo's definitely like uses that limit, like it's the shortest distance possible. So this place it used to be kind of like an old mining town / farming town, and it's mostly it's a lot of yeah, I'm gonna try and be nicer and just say it's migrant workers. It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's taking a turn for the worse, it's just a little bit different than it used to be, say, like 30 years ago. All right, people looking for vehicles. Gotta find that 70. You know what, screw it. Let's just forget this, and let's just go buy a Corvette. Okay, so 70 West. I wouldn't really want a Corvette, to be honest. I really want a Nissan GTR. So I know what you mean. Am I, do I live close to where the Patriots get the massages? I don't know. That's a good question. I think it happened in like Boca or Boynton Beach or something. In Palm Beach County, or yeah. Oh yeah, you lived in Northport, BL? What part of Northport were you in, and what years was that? If you don't mind me asking. And now I'm curious where they got caught. Hey, I should check out that little spoiler. Give me some down drag. This guy's got a spoiler in the top of his truck. I don't know if you guys see that Tacoma. I used to have an identical truck to that. Bought it brand new in 2007, and I traded in like an idiot. Oh, there's a dead palmetto right there. And that thing's ancient, like that church. Jeez, that thing's from like the turn of the century, not the 21st century. It's probably the oldest buildings in town. The churches usually are. So, I'm just. I think there's mostly palmettos here. They keep it very natural in Arcadia. There's a lot of old, like plantation style or wraparound porch style houses here. It's very cool. If there's just more going on in this town, it'd be more of a place that I would be down to live in. But there's a big Washingtonia there. Yeah. Hey David, today I got a bunch of really interesting Cyagrus seed, and I don't know if you're a Cyagrus fan or not, but I have some seedlings of Cyagrus lawrenceoreorum that I got from Brazil that actually germinated. I got 4 out of 20 to germinate. One died. Not sure what of. Maybe because Ash didn't water it.
Excuse me?
I'm kidding. You probably watered it too much. I can make it to Braden before I have to go take a piss, because there's nowhere to pee between here and there.
There's no turn-offs?
I mean, there are a few. No, there is. Mayaca City and stuff like that. Although I would do that, I think I've only done it once, and it was very awkward and uncomfortable. I would probably do it if I absolutely had to. But there's, I can turn off on like a farm road and just, check the tires. This is where you would turn for Sarasota. This is where we would go to the doctor. I remember that gas station there. I remember one time I was driving my mom's Scion back in like 2010. I was delivering some plants to Lake Wales. And I took a turn real hard, and the one of these big plants like just dumped soil it filled the back. So I found the vacuum there, and the guy there was like, "What are you doing with the vacuum? Are you done yet?" Because it was a free vacuum, so I guess I was using it too much. And I was like, "I'm done." I just drove off. He walked towards it, and there was 10 pounds of soil in the vacuum. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into the details, but I had to use a wide mouth bottle if I'm gonna pee in a cup, or I know people who do it all the time, so I'm not saying it's weird or anything. I'm not gonna get the golden shower, Zach. They said to pee out the window. I didn't know how I'd even do that. I'm hoping the internet might go out here, or it might be the streaming might go out, but I do have Verizon, so. Okay, because I would say, yeah, David, yeah, he heard moo moo cows. I used to call cows moo cows when I was younger. Wait, you called them moo moos?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, you know, in Atlantic Beach, you know, most Tigers should survive there, especially when they're older. I've actually never been to Atlantic Beach. Closest I've been is actually when we went to the Palm Society meeting. So, is that a self-storage place? Yeah, no way. I haven't been to Poop Beach. No, BL. I actually. Do you know what year you were there? At Beat from the Simpsons. Yeah, he was definitely, you know, from, you know, the Middle East or India. I didn't know if he was from Pakistan or India, but Ashley's gonna hate this, but I did have in 2009 I had a girlfriend that actually lived in that apartment complex. I should say more of a friend that was, you know, more than, oh, Ashley's already got the stare going on.
Friend with benefits?
Yeah, as a friend with benefits. I told you know about this girl, and she lived there in 2014. Okay, yeah, I think she ended up moving to Deep Creek, which is, you know, technically in Punta Gorda, but on the other side of the river. But I used to hang out there a lot. The rent was really cheap. It was like $585 a month. This is, you know, terrible economy. 2-bedroom apartment, 2-bath. Oh man, nice, David. Yeah. Yeah, I used to go there all the time, BL. I know that 7-Eleven very well. I used to ride my motorcycle over there. Like there was only like it was probably only 40% full then, because no one, you know, no one could afford to live around there. And I don't know what you wrote there, Zach, but it keeps on getting retracted. So anyway, yeah, I just ride my motorcycle like right up there. There's a little, like, you know, it's like kind of a little courtyard area. I just pop the curb. This is on a Honda 750 Cruiser. Florida is kind of a dangerous place to ride bikes, though, for two reasons. One is the obvious that the drivers here are terrible. Oh yeah, well, the seeds are supposed to be indigestible, but yeah, I'm sure you could find out who the culprit was if you had multiple dogs. But yeah, it's dangerous to ride bikes. Just one, obviously, the obvious bad drivers, but two, also, like, in the summertime, when there isn't as many drivers around, it's really hot as hell. And if you're going to properly ride with a bike, you know, with gloves and a helmet and a jacket, and, like, you know, like jeans or, you know, leather pants, it's going to be really hot. And I just didn't like it. Ashley and her ex had a Gixxer 750 or 600,
Yeah,
750. To me, that's the most dangerous of them all because they're very nimble, but they're also extremely fast. And Ashley just handed it over to him. I still can't believe he did that. Can you plug that in? I need to stop vaping that. It's just making my mouth dry. Hey, at least they didn't eat Cycat seeds. It could be worse. This is mostly to citrus farms here on 70. Though, to be honest, I'm not really familiar with this stretch of the road.
I have to pee.
You gotta pee? Did you guys hear that? What do you gotta do? What do you gotta do?
I have to go to the bathroom.
The bathroom? Did you go to the bathroom? Hear that? The bathroom. Alright, well, let me stop at the next town. Which is Bradenton.
Oh.
No, it's Mayaca City. There should be a place there. No, it was cheap, yeah. It was crazy. Like, you know, I remember even remembering that she like negotiated with the price because it was going to be like $650, and she just was like, "Well, I'm just looking at other places," and so next thing I know, she's there. I mean, it's not a bad place. It's pretty well located if you're commuting to other towns. Dude, is that guy growing so many sagos that I could plant forests for days. Yeah, what happened to your message there? Hey, Simon Paddleton. Ray, whoever it was, Ray. Water sports coming up. Is Daniel here? Did I see? I didn't see. Oh, Dick. Oh, I can hear the bugs. That's the sound of the pain in my car eating away slowly. What's that?
It's mine.
I don't think so. Does it have my name on it or yours? Yeah, those are mine. They're all mine. If you want some.
Then I'll take some.
Yeah, it did have a nice layout. It didn't feel like you were just like in some sort of like, you know, it was well structured. It was a little like open space. Could use a few more palms, but that's about it. But yeah, the Bobcat Trail Apartments, that's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's a cool coincidence.
You had this plugged in that turned green.
It's solid green right now?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I don't understand how it's... That means it's fully charged. Nice, Zach. I mean, because I think there's, you guys in a little bit colder areas, you guys can do the cold hardy vlogs. I really can't do because I don't have that. Like, I just don't really do a lot of cold hardy plants, and I can find them. Yeah, Simon, those pictures, those canaries, those are the real deal. Those are rare in Florida. Double fisting Diet Coke and Polar Seltzer water. I know, I'm a little bit crazy while I'm driving. Yeah, they're definitely. I mean, the Drakeys were looking great too. So I think it's probably the perfect climate for them. In Europe, you probably get purer seed than we do. So people will take seed off a canary here. So it's almost definitely hybridized. Are we already in Manatee County? Let's see what this says here. Oh wow, we're already in Manatee. Well, we're in the same county as destination. Let's see here. My concern is that I'm going to need to get an oil change before we go to Miami. I'm going to do a live stream like this when I head to Miami, as long as the connection holds up. So David, I actually have most of the Cycads that I still have. That's a good question. You mentioned Cycads because that's pretty much all I have at the back of my truck. I still have a good number of Cycads and I still grow them. But I have mostly blue encephaloardos. Like I have Horridus. I mean, they're being sold, unfortunately, these ones. Horridus, Trispinosus, Nubimontanus. And then I have a bunch of Ceratizamias. I've got like a McQuilliana Cross of the Robusta that has a lavender new leaf. I have Zamia Splendens, which is more tropical. I have Zamia Imperialis. I also have a couple. I have 3 Cycas multipinnatas. And David, if you guys want a cool picture that I've never shown you guys, go on Rare Palm Seeds and look up Cycas multipinnata and click on the picture. That's the picture of me holding the leaf there of a mature female. It's almost unbelievable. The thing was like 12 or 13 feet tall. I had to cut it because it wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit in a 26-foot box truck standing up, so I had to cut that leaf. Yeah, definitely, BL. For sure. I forget what town you're in again, because you're on the East Coast, right? You're in. Oh yeah, you're in Hialeah, right?
Can we just pull over? I'll pee on the grass.
Are you serious? Is that what you want? She's gonna pee on the grass. But yeah, David, I have some Syrahs. It all depends if he doesn't buy them; they're gonna be for sale. Oh crap! I tend to get more stuff. Sorry, now I gotta find a place for her to piss. She's gonna check the top one tire. I'm gonna check the other because they look a little low. I should, Simon. I used to belong to the European Palm Society, actually, like, as a paying member. I'm gonna check these threads in a second. I could have pulled her right there. Some mining company. Just you look out for a pullover spot because I gotta focus on the road. But yeah, David, my nursery's been reduced to just my backyard at the moment because of Hurricane Irma. But I also have a lot. I've been mostly selling seed. I have a lot of like Livistona seed. I have Livistona alfredii, which should do great for for Jacksonville. I have a ton of it, and it used to be incredibly rare. But that's it for the cycas I have like at this moment for sale. Yeah, BL, I want to be in Miami next week, but I might not have the time to go up to Hialeah. I'm going to be in the Kendale Lakes area and Redland. You smell that?
Christian.
It's a fucking skunk. What are you talking about? That's legitimately a nasty fucking skunk. I used to remember being in college. Those were walk around the quad at night, and if you got too close, you got sprayed, and like you were done. I should pee on his truck. The guy, he'd probably just shoot me right then and there for peeing on a truck. Yeah, I mean, just I was gonna sell it off in wholesale quantities, but I think I've been giving a lot away to botanical gardens, but I do. Alfredii is one of those plants that like I was looking for seed for like 13 years, and finally, I was lucky enough to find someone that had it. So, and now it won't be a rare plant. It won't be. It's a great plant for many climates, including desert and like colder subtropical climates. So, do I know where to put the phone? Oh, here. Well, you want to pee right here? Shit. I don't know. This looks like. Is this a?
That looks like a church.
What, that trailer?
Or something.
Okay, yeah, you can't. There's people outside hanging out on the tailgate. It looks like there's chickens out there too. They're come peck you in a place where the sun doesn't shine. You might just have to wait for a legitimate gas station. There's a lot of skeeters out there. As you guys can probably see that my windshield is getting covered. Wake? We don't have a bucket. What do we have? I don't have many contraptions. We got a bag.
Can.
Oh, you want to try pee in a can?
No.
I don't think you do. That reminds me of what's it called?
Oh my god.
National Lampoons. I'm trying to find a place. Just
This reminds me of a story when I went to work with Mike. One
Yeah.
day I had to pee so bad and there was no bathroom and it was daylight and there were people around, so I had to. I found a cup in the truck and I had to hide myself in a corner of the van and pee. Well, then I set it down and I fell
nice.
trying to maneuver and pull my pants back up.
Yeah.
And the piss went everywhere.
Oh, the back
all
of
over the
Mike's work
van.
truck. Simon said there's a thing called a Shiwi cup. So when you need to go to the bathroom, you can pee into a bottle. It like funnels it in. I'm not sure how that works. There's some kind of, I don't know what road this is. This might be Sand Hill, but I actually don't think this is a good idea. Oh wait, here we go. Gas station. All right.
Probably have to buy something.
No, you don't.
Well, act like you're getting gas then.
All right. Take up like one of the only two spots in the gas pump in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
That sounds fair. You can just pee in that trash can. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I wonder where the bathrooms are.
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask them. All right, guys. I'm just gonna get out and just like walk around, check the plants. Actually, you know what? I'll bring you guys with me. One second. I just gotta answer this. Okay, so we're just gonna. This is an adventure itself. We're in the middle of nowhere. Oh, this is the town. Oh, I need to walk though. I'm very dizzy from hurting my neck, so. This is what I got going on right here. We got Copernicia macroglossus seedlings, Amia angustifolia, Stratozamia, Cephalardos, some Zamia. I got Cephalardos tegulaneus there. No, oh yeah, the only palms are here are the macroglossus, the petticoat palms. So I gotta use the bathroom too, but I don't really want to go inside. I feel dizzy just even standing up. I need to walk around. I don't even want to, like, gas station bathrooms freak me out. I might actually just drive over here and pee on this road. Got Mr. Giggles over here. At least gas is relatively cheap. Hey Matthew, what's going on? Okay. I had a buddy that lived in Miramar in that area. Like he lived at like Southwest 160th and 50 something Ave. Or maybe, yeah. Southwest 160th Ave, 53rd Street. Find his friend Pooh. Very nice. Okay. Is that where they are? Did you use the bathroom? There's no TP?
No.
No TP for your bunghole?
No.
Oh, no. I'm not. Is it a dirty? Okay, well then that's why I'm not going to go in there. All right. We're pretending like we're going to get gas, so. Oh, we didn't bring any snacks. We didn't bring those pretzels. Oh, God. Yeah, Beavis.
Did you have anything you can use?
That toilet paper might still be under there. I don't know. I don't know if I threw it away. Yeah, that's why I just... I don't know. Let me just check in the back here. Might have taken out maybe underneath the seat. I don't know.
Whatever, just give me your thing.
Okay, you gotta watch this though. I swear, that's disgusting. That's my road.
I'll just use this part.
Okay, I'll just never tie it up again, I guess. Dramatic situation here.
I want a cigarette.
Okay, well you can't smoke next to the gas station. Let me just try and find a place I can use the bathroom without, like, getting...
Just go in there.
I'm not going in there.
I did.
I know. I don't. You know I'm not gonna go in there.
Maybe the guys is better than the girls.
No, it's gonna be worse, and you know that. If the girls is... Oh,
No,
I thought it was
girls-
a unisex bathroom.
No, girls' bathrooms are more disgusting than guys.
No, we're going down this dead-end road, I'm telling you. This is where we're going. Oh boy, maybe this wasn't a good idea. What is this place?
I don't know.
There's a cat.
There's a kitty.
Hey, kitty. Who knows what other kind of creatures are here? I am not using that bathroom.
Well, it's kind of pointless to try to wait now, so.
Okay. So I just gotta let it drip dry like a bullet. Oh, where am I gonna go? Okay, let's just kind of pretend like we're gonna check the tire here. Okay. Alright, so race for stopping here and smoking, so I gotta check the tire. All right. Oh, I didn't. I just need to pee. She's gonna smoke, yeah. She okay, I'll let her read out the questions for sure. I'm sorry that I... Yeah, so she's smoking now. I checked the tire, it's all good. Are you baiting a hook? So we're in the middle of nowhere. I had to check my GPS, but we're somewhere near Mayaca City. And this is the only gas station like for the past 20 miles. And Ashley said that the girl's room was freak nasty. So I didn't even want to try the guy's room because they probably hadn't been clean in like a week. So obviously just having to pee, you can use the... Nature is a great thing. And so a plant got watered, a tire got checked. I learned that whole tire checking thing when I was 16 when my friend got his license, and he said his dad taught him that. So I was like, it can't be that bad. There's my fishing license. I'm baiting the hook. Oh, no. Here, I won't make you guys... Here, we'll stare at... Oh, did that turn on or not? You know, one plant that might do well for you, Simon, is Wania australis. Are you familiar with this palm? It grows well in like San Francisco, and it doesn't like temperatures much above like oops, like 75 Fahrenheit or below 40. I mean, it'll handle freezing temperatures, but it grows. It's from the Juan Fernandez Islands off the coast of Chile, about 400 miles, and it's always like 65 degrees there. And sorry, my nose is itching me, but it grows well in like, I think they're growing it in Cork in Ireland. Sure, it's Juania, and then like Australia, but Australis. If you type it in a Google search, it'll automatically come up because it's the only species. It's in the genus. It's a beautiful, yeah. Without the T, yeah, Juanita, Wani, so just no T. Trunk of a Dipsis. If you want to send me a picture, BL, do you have my email? I'd love to see what it is. I might be able to help you out there. Hey, thanks, Blow. If you're heading out, hope you come back on sometime. We have some, we have lots of travels ahead of us. And okay, so we are back on the road now. It doesn't smell like tobacco in here, I swear. I mean, as a former smoker, I'm not going to give you a hard time or anything, but let's just get out of here before someone wonders what we're doing here. I'm sure everyone knows each other's vehicles around here, and no one drives a Honda pickup around here. So what road is this? Because I'm curious what road cuts in. It was nice. Thanks for coming on, Below, for sure. Mayaca Wachula Road. I don't even know where that goes, to be honest. Bradenton, 32 miles. We're not going into like downtown Bradenton, so it's more like 25 miles. So we're definitely getting there on time. Dollar General. This might be like, yeah, this must be Mayaca City, really. My sister used to hang out with a lot of people from out here. I tried to pick her up one night, and she gave me directions to an address that like was like a mile-long winding thing in the swamp, and I was like, I don't know what to do here. She's like, oh, I just found a place to sleep. I'm like, where are you? And like, even GPS couldn't help me out there. That's great, Simon. I probably smoked for a total of maybe like 12 years. I don't know about that now. That's 9 or 10 years. Hey, Shave. I saw the movie Wrong Turn a long time ago, but I don't remember exactly what happened in it. Unless I'm mixing it up with a different movie. So it is what, 7:30 in the morning there, Shiv? Yeah, so it's midnight where you are, Simon. Yeah. Oh, got some kind of message on Facebook. I don't know what the speed limit is here, so I'm just gonna guess. It's chilly now. Yeah, I definitely would like to see an idea on that. Yeah, it's good morning to you too. But yeah, check out that Wania. I mean, they're expensive, but they should do well in your area. It never really gets too warm or too cold. You're right there on the coast. They grow in San Francisco, and San Francisco has, it'll get down to -2 Celsius there. Not very often, but it happens. And Simon, I'm unfamiliar with how it works. Is there a bridge across from the mainland Great Britain to the Isle of Wight, or is there only ferries going there? Yeah, that's a scary plant. The scary part is really like when the spear has spines and you're like touching it, and those needles are. There's no bridge, or there's. Sorry for the windshield will get hopefully debugged at the gas station. Oh, really expensive ferry. Okay. It's the best way to repot it is actually to not repot it if you don't have to. But if you do need to, actually hit the pot and roll it out, and then actually like just hold it by its root ball and place it into another pot. Or you have to use gloves and just be very careful. It's actually kind of time consuming. So yeah. Wow, 140 pound. So that's like it's like $190. I mean, because I've been on a bunch of ferries living in New England, and like even the Cross Sound ferry from Long Island to Connecticut is, I think it's like $45 one way, 55 round trip, something like that. Which sounds like a steal after that. And then the one from my island to, I guess he had his lights on. Is like $25 round trip, $20 one way. Yeah, you know it. 2 mile crossing. So that's considering the Cross Sound ferry, I think it's like 15 miles. And the one that I would take from Sheltertown to Long Island is only like 300 or 400 yards. That's pretty crazy. It's only 2. Yeah, because I couldn't remember there was a bridge that went to the Isle, and I'm guessing the people from the island did not want a bridge because they didn't want to be connected to the mainland. I can understand that in a way. The weather is good. It was a little bit cooler because it was pretty cloudy. It says it's 70 right now, but I'm also in a cold spot, so it's probably like the low is still going to be in the mid to upper 60s tonight. I could see it being the most expensive crossing. My geography is a little bit blurry on when you get to the ferry. Does that take you to Southampton or Salisbury? What town does that take you to on the mainland there? Portsmouth, okay. Forgot, I always thought Portsmouth was further west down the line, but there's a town on the southwestern coast. I forget the name of it, but it's the largest town on the west, like the southwestern peninsula there. Lymington is? Okay. That wasn't what I was thinking. It must have been a smaller. Okay, all 3 of them. Yeah, I know that they're all kind of close. Can you message him and let him know we're like about 25 minutes out? So Shiv, I'm going to deliver some plants. I'm driving about 150 kilometers each way to deliver them. I'm meeting a cycad collector to sell mostly cycads. He lives in the Tampa area, so I agreed to meet him kind of like most of the way. You want a cycad vlog? Okay. If I have any cycads left after this sale, there's a couple I can vlog on anyway. In fact, I got an opportunity coming up, and I'll do that for sure. Oh, knock on wood, but we haven't been stuck behind any slow vehicles. It usually happens here. That dinghy is killing me. Where does that take you to? Okay. I probably... Okay. I'm just extremely unfamiliar with this road. Oh yeah, so, as I mentioned, some of you guys may not like cycads, but a lot of Palm people get into cycads because they're very visually similar, and they are, to give you an idea, like the Palm, if I were to sell those cycads individually in the back of my truck, it'd be like $2,000 to $3,000 worth of plants. But and it's almost impossible. It's impossible for Palms to kind of like keep up with that sort of price range. So, but I do want to. The reason I haven't done more cycad vlogs is really because most people that grow cycads don't want you to videotape them. I have some cool friends that have allowed me to do it, but I do understand at the same time if someone sees where this plant is located. Yeah, they are pretty slow, but I mean, there's some places I know that, and I've done work with where, security is very tight because, again, if someone just backed a truck up into an area in 20 minutes, they could take like, $30,000 to $50,000 in plants. So, or faster if they're potted. This is if they're in the ground. Hey, East Coast, what's going on, man? So, East Coast, what I do is I have a couple methods for sprouting seeds depending on their size and where they're from, but I like to use orchid moss in a baggie, or in the summertime I'll do it in an open pot because it's hot enough. And the orchid moss regulates it really cuts down on the, what is that? I think I've been there before though. No, I don't know if I've been there. Sorry. I was trying to figure out if I had been to that place we just passed. I use orchid moss and put you put them in baggies, but for soil I have a special blend, and it's not a secret or anything. I'm not going to try and bag it up and sell it. I have a cycad blend that I might try and sell though. That guy's obviously going slow. But you really can't go wrong with like peat, perlite, and I mean, basically you can take any bag soil you can find at a big box store and cut it in half of perlite, and that's what I would use as a general germinating mix. So let me see here. No, that's fine, Simon. I would encourage that. Yeah, I'll give you an example. One place that I work with the cycads has, and then this is going to be eventually like a private botanical garden. I mean, it already is, but it has an 8-foot fence around it with barbed wire, and then it has cameras at the front. And then the cycads are actually behind a secondary fence with the greenhouse, and there's like 3 people there at night. It's pretty well. Yeah, we're definitely. Did you text him?
Yeah.
Okay. I can tell we're coming into what's called Lakewood Ranch. It's really the eastern edge of Bradenton. This is their sports complex here. I was gonna go up the other road and just. I'm actually gonna go one exit up on 75 here. Let's see what else. I keep it like between like 68 and 82 if you can. That's gonna give you some growth. Wow, all of a sudden there's just strip malls and big developments. So you went from the country to Taco Bell, your favorite. We could hit it up on the way back. Ashley is not joking. She's actually her mouth is actually watering. Yeah, you can use cocoa peat. That's fine, because orchid moss is hard to find in some areas. It only really grows in a lot of cool climates like Ireland, New Zealand, and Chile. But yeah, James, I'd say that temperature range is probably optimal. So like 20 to 28 Celsius, something like that. The problem with cocoa peat or cocoa fibers is that it seems to hold a little bit too much moisture when it's saturated. It's hard to get it dry. If you have it just slightly, like add a little bit of water to it, it seems to hold just the right amount, but you got to be careful. You also got to make sure you get some quality stuff. I've gotten some real salty stuff, and that can inhibit any germination. Potential buyers are mostly just people who kind of have like what we call the green needle, where they just get addicted to growing cycads. They're more popular in Mediterranean climates like California, like the south coast of Europe, South Africa. South Africa is kind of like the one country that has like more cycads species than any other country. But there's also a lot of tropical species that grow in South America, and actually Australia has a lot of subtropical ones. Oh, East Coast. I have been to UTC because I've lived in Venice for 12 years, and I remember when they built that. I'm actually gonna just miss the Double Diamond interchange there. Actually, we'll probably hit it up on the way home. It's just really expensive. They got some cool restaurants, but okay, James, sounds good. Hey, Terrence, what's up? Palma seed germination advice. I got 10 coming. Okay. Just a lot of heat. They don't even need good soil. They germinate anywhere. You can use sand if you want, but I would just use your basic mix that you would use for any other. The key is just high heat. Make sure you take the outer shell off. You'll be able to tell, because the seed itself should be like a brown color. I don't want to say like poop, but another word isn't coming to mind, but like a medium to dark brown. Show a little bit of gloss on it. You're probably okay, Sheev. Most of it's usually washed out, but some of the cheaper brands don't do a good job of it, so they burn like from cold or burn from. Yeah, this is a 6-lane road here. That's crazy.
Is that his number?
Yeah. Oh, is he calling? Okay. Hey man, what's up? I am on 70. I just got into like the 6-lane area. I'm really not familiar with like this this area, but I'm passing like LA Fitness. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm on the top end of the Good Ranch right now. So I'm guessing in like what 20 minutes. I'm just gonna head to 217 and go up on 75. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not any further away. I imagine I'm only a few miles from 75. I just don't know. Like, I don't really drive on 70 very much, so like I just don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm used to 70 like when you get further to Bradenton, but I just like the Lakewood Ranch area. I just haven't really been to very much. I think I've been here once to my mom to get yeah. No, I can't be more than 15 minutes. So yeah. Yeah, I have a silver Honda Ridgeline with a black hopper on it, so you'll kind of it should be. Okay, yeah, I think I remember your truck. I didn't know if you had the same vehicle though. It's been a couple years. But, all right, cool, man. I'll see you in like 15 or so. All right, talk to you then. All right, bye. Okay. All right, guys. If I don't see the comments, I will check them real quick. I just want to make sure I think I'm hitting the interstate here pretty soon. I see a larger sign. Yep. I have to get in the right lane here. So we are in Bradenton now. Okay. Once I get on the highway, I can kind of check everything. I just need to south. Oh, and north. Okay. What I never understood was why. So the second right is going to be. So right here. Okay. That's so weird. But never understood is why. There's no town in between Tampa and Naples that they show, like let's say Fort Myers or Sarasota. Oh, there we go. Well, that was a short double lane. All right, so. Yeah, I actually have used Just Per Light. You just got to be careful and monitor the moisture because it can dry out very fast. So guys, in about 5-10 minutes or so, I'm gonna have to turn this off because I don't, especially with SciCAD customers, I like to keep it private because they appreciate the privacy. So I'll be gone for I haven't seen this guy in over 2 years, and obviously I drove a ways, he drove a ways, probably down like 30-40 miles, and man, I'm getting hit here. You would not like this. And whatever he's freaking hauling, it's got to be heavy because it's only 2 of them. But yeah, I'll be back on in like a half hour for part 2 on our way back. Yeah, he says 75 is wide open. Yeah, it's real wide open. I'm heading south maybe. But this is a part of like Sarasota that I just don't want to. Sarasota Bradenton area that always has traffic. And I don't really have much of a choice of them. Okay, I gotta get off. Oh, shit. What is going on here? I don't even know what that is. It wasn't a vehicle. Alright, so I gotta go heading west. So I think it's 220A. Sorry guys, it's a lot harder to, let's see. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Terrence. Yeah, I-75, James, heading north. This is quite the interchange. It's so much fun. Okay. So we are going. Oh, now it's they changed it now. It used to be 2 separate exits. Now it's just one. All right. That's weird. Maybe he'll have an iPhone charger. I don't know if he has an iPhone. I'm guessing he does. So where are we at? Okay, question for Ashley. Oh, thanks for that little red flag. I almost just put my grill right in there. Do you think you should take over this question Q&A and be in charge? They want you to read the questions. I could go over and just... Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I don't want to wait for 2 lights. This guy's going to be slow as molasses. So what I'll do is when I stop here, he's a few minutes out, thankfully. This guy doesn't want to get out of my lane. I'll stop. I can talk for a few minutes, then he's going to be here, and then I'll have to stop. We are now in Braden, Kentucky. Braden, Vegas. All right, stoplight. Here we go. All right, let's see if I can get everything. You can try River Sand, Sheev. It should work. Yeah, palmettos are slow. Yeah, it is. It's not the most fun driving. A lot of, big trucks. I know you guys do have those at some extent in England. Probably not on the island though. Concentrate. Oh yeah, no, I definitely. I don't know the apocalypse. So you can see like how it can not be a whole lot of fun to drive in Florida in certain areas, especially when there's construction or you got trucks here just will go as fast as the cars. All right, Cracker Barrel is back here somewhere. I don't want to eat there. Oh, there it is. If you want to order something, you can eat there while I'm waiting or doing stuff. I want to come home and eat like a freaking cow. Alright. Cracker Barrel should be back over here from what I remember. Wow, this is ridiculous. It used to be like just a Waffle House and that hotel, and now it's like everything. I just gotta find the Cracker Barrel. Which way is the Cracker Barrel? I think it's over here. Cracker Barrel's always been here too, but there's a nice coconut. That's pretty out there. We're pretty far north, but man, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. They usually put it like down the road. You know what I mean? Can you look it up real quick? Otherwise, oh, there it is. Never mind. I found it. Okay. All right. So, do this. Okay. Park somewhere open. Looks good right here. Alright, so I'm gonna have to... Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Oh yeah, no, she doesn't mind. She's just playing Yahtzee on her phone, so...
Oh, I'm talking to friends.
No, she's talking to friends. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, Shiv. It's... Too many people in Florida, yeah. Oh, I know. Compared to India, it's not that bad. For sure, Simon. I agree. There's too many Floridas. Yeah, it was. What do you want? Oh, she has her hand out like it's freaking, like I'm in a freaking Catholic church. I need to give her money. I wish you could go to the bathroom for me because I really need to go. Where is that thing? Hold on. There's two of these in here. How is this? Sorry, guys. WTF there.
What are you looking for?
My city card. Do you have that one? You must have it, because otherwise... Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, you have it, so just use that.
You don't want anything?
I don't know. If you see some side you think I would like that I could eat, like with my hand.
A side?
Just don't worry about it. I'll stop and get something if I need to. I'm in Bradenton, which is south of Tampa, and it's kind of people from Bradenton will drive to Tampa to work. It's about 30 miles from Tampa. No, 40 miles from Tampa. People drive a long way to get to work. God, I don't even remember half these cards. This isn't. I need to get a new wallet, or just get rid of more cards. All right, so I need to use the bathroom. So guys, yeah, let me just check up and make sure that I got everything. East Coast is right. This all was basically swamp. I mean, there was an interstate, but there was nothing here. There were some houses back here, but all these hotels and restaurants were definitely not here. I would check the tires, but I can go into Cracker Barrel, which is a great place to use the bathroom. So, but yeah, so guys, I'm gonna get off line now and I'm gonna be back on. It's like what, 7:40. So I think by 8:15 I should be done. I'm hoping, as long as he doesn't chat too much. He's a little chatty. He's a little bit chatty, but hopefully it's not too long. But I'll be back on. So look for me around 8:15, or us, Ashley and I. I gotta go make sure Ashley doesn't order freaking everything on that menu and then eat it with her hands. So, all right, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, I'll be back on. So we got a trip back. All right, cool. Till then. Oh, yeah, B. I'll see you then. Shiv, Matthew, Simon, you're still up. James, for sure. East Coast.